The African American Civil War Memorial, here at the corner of Vermont Avenue and U Street Northwest in Washington, D.C. This sculpture, the Spirit of Freedom, surrounded by the Wall of Honor, commemorates the service of 209,145 troops who served in the United States Colored Troops during the Civil War. Well, we have some wonderful children coming to see this fabulous museum, the African American Civil War Memorial Museum, to honor the colored troops. And this group of teachers are starting them early. So this is so exciting. Wave, kids. Wave. Say hi. Yes, they're having a wonderful time. Could our teacher just tell us what this means to your kids? Come on, teacher. Tell us what this means to your kids coming out here today.
A chance to know a part of their history about our troops and what they've done for our country and how they gave their lives for us.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay. You can find the memorial right outside the U Street African American Civil War Memorial, Cardoza Metro Station in Washington, D.C. Princess Io Duradola, and we're here at Theodore Roosevelt Island, standing on the ground where history took place many years ago. And this is the bridge that crosses over to the island, crossing over the Potomac River. Now we're looking at the sign that talks about the Native Americans using this island as a seasonal fishing village. Now, in the 1790s, John Mason, son of George Mason IV, author of the Virginia Bill of Rights, built a brick mansion and cultivated gardens on this island that we're about to go on to. And during the Civil War, the federal government took over Mason's Island, which is what it was called, and used it as a draft rendezvous point. It was also an encampment for the 1st United States Colored Troop, one of the first formally established Black Army units in the war. And so you can just imagine the history of us crossing over this bridge we're going to go over, and the Black soldiers that came to volunteer to fight for their country crossing over this water. Now here we are on the island, and we're looking at the statue of the former President Theodore Roosevelt, over which the island was named. And on this island there are a variety of structures erected at the time during the Civil War and was used in the training and housing of the soldiers. One of these soldiers was Private Daniel Williams, Company H-1 Regiment, U.S. Colored Infantry from Prince George's County, Maryland. He was enrolled here on Mason's Island, which it was called then, on June 27th, 1863. He died in Roslyn, Virginia, October 26, 1895. Descendants of his family, the Flemings, are members of First Baptist located on C Street and Minnesota Avenue, Southeast, Washington, D.C. In 1931, this island was purchased as a living memorial to the 26th President of the United States, President Theodore Roosevelt. Owned and maintained by the National Park Service, the memorial and the island now bears Roosevelt's name, serving as a reminder of the President's conservation legacy. Although this island is part of the District of Columbia, it is only accessible by the footbridge that you saw us crossing over near the George Washington Memorial Parkway from Arlington, Virginia. You will not find a plaque stating that this island was used by the government during the Civil War as a mustering place or recruiting place for the first United States colored troops. But this is the history that for us on this show makes it so important.